Alright folks, Nathan from KBL Texas Homestead, and thank you for joining me today. Here in front of this chicken coop, we are going to try to finish up this coop today. It's been a year in the making, and I've got my early chicken coop build videos. I will link them up here, but today we are going to put that metal roofing that's laying down right there on that roofing where it's supposed to be. So let's get to it. Okay, first line of business is getting these panels up on the roof to where we can work with them. So I'm simply going to be down here. I'm tall enough that I'll be able to push them up and hope that they stay up there without sliding back down on me. But I did want to show you this real quick. So it's important before you go to put your panels up, notice that one side of the panel is just ends. It just terminates as it is. The other side of the panel has a little lip. So when you're going to put this on, you want to make sure that you pay attention to that, or else your panels will be different and they won't be supported properly, and it may cause some heartache in the end. But I just wanted to point that out before we got started. So I've determined that if I line this very first panel up properly in the exact position it goes and put a couple of screws in it to hold it in place, then that will allow me to, from the ground, load the rest of the panels exactly where they need to be and line them up with this outside edge all the way down so they're straight, and I can line them up all the way to the edge of where I need it to be, and then come back up here and screw them all down. So I'm gonna do both sides, and then I'll line the panels up from there. It'll make life a whole lot easier. Wow, tragedy almost struck the homestead. That could have been bad, folks. Luckily, I'm okay. I got down without being hurt. I've got me a ladder. So now I'm gonna do this a much safer way, working off of this ladder from the ground where I have a lot more control. But I wanted to show you this. As you can see here behind me, I'll zoom in on it. So you can see here is my support gave away. It just, screws wasn't long enough, and I'm sure it's been a year now since I built this frame, and just being exposed to the weather for that long probably didn't help none. But these two 2x4s, they just completely gave way and slid down. The screws weren't enough to support them, and that's what caused that drop. So I gotta tend to that. I'll get that fixed up, and then we'll continue on. So this is the egg breaking culprit right here. See her? She's been eating the eggs. There was an egg in here a minute ago. You can see the yolk down in there. She busted that egg open, ate all the shell. All right, now we're gonna take some metal and cover this egg box right here. We're gonna cover this up with some metal too. You can see I got a little bit of overhang off of this, and it's gonna catch it about here, and then from there here we're gonna have metal so we can roll on off. We don't get no wet eggs. Let's knock that out. Alright folks, here's the roof. We got it done. It's looking good. Now all we have left to do, close up this opening right here, and the chicken coop will be completely closed in and ready to go. If y'all haven't checked out the build video, it's a two-part video. I got some of the work on camera. Y'all can go check it out. I'll put the link or an iCard in the video here. If you go check that video out, you will see in part 2, I believe, is where we got this beautiful door hung. You can see where I salvaged it from an old room in the back of the property that we found, and it fit perfect right here. Also, we completed this right here. So this is our egg box. This is where I get the eggs from. Come in here, it's hinged there and up there, and you lift, pull away, and you have access to your boxes. Now this one I actually built with a 3-degree slope. Again, I explained that in the build video. But you've got a slight downhill slope on this box so that the eggs get laid, then they slide or roll all the way to this backstop. Then I have a board inserted here so the chickens can't peck at it or get to the eggs, and then we can just simply come and lift this up, look in here, and grab some eggs. But again, that's in the other video, so y'all check it out. I just wanted to show you the roof, how we finished it up. Alright folks, Nathan from KBL Texas Homestead. Thank you for joining me today in finishing up the roof of this chicken coop. We got all the roof put in, got the egg box roofed out, ready to go. Now they're protected, rain or shine, from the sun, from predators. Got a little spot I got to finish up, but we'll be done with it. And they can get painted fully and be here for years to come. So thank you for joining me again. Like always, till next time.